nowadays bands do, like, you know, 10th, 20th, 30th, 40th anniversary re-releases, tours, playing their classic albums, and it's 20 years since you did Blood Sugar Sex Magic. Do you ever think about doing something like that?
What was the date again?
September 24th. You know, we love our past, and we're very proud of the music that we've made, and you know, I mean, I know some bands have done that, but you know, we play some of our older songs when we play our concerts. We're going to do that again when we do our new show. But you know, I'm kind of forward thinking right now. We got a whole bunch of new stuff we want to play. You know, I don't know, from nostalgia reasons, yeah, it's kind of cool or whatever, but for me, I'm excited about playing new music and doing new things. And to say we would never do it, I don't know, but I mean, I'm very proud of that record. I love that record. It gives me a really good feeling to like think about when we did that and that music. But you know, well, that's for me. He might have a different.
I'm very indifferent to anniversaries in general. I love the memory of making that record. A lot of songs off that record still seem very meaningful and relevant when we play them. They still have life. They've got a lot of miles on them, but they're doing all right. It makes me think of Sgt. Pepper's, the song, 20 years ago today thing.
And what about Rick? I mean, you've worked with him for the last 20 years, and would you say that the way you guys work with him, or maybe he did change?
Rick has some things in common with us. He has not lost his love for what he does, or his love and interest in music and discovering new music. He still cares just as much as he did in the 80s, if not more. That's what he does. That's his life. He lives it, he breathes it. He has evolved as a person. You know, he's always searching. He's a student, and he wants to discover new stuff constantly. So as a person, he's really changed a lot recently. He's become kind of a pillar of health and fitness, and he's into it. You know, you will see him running on the beach in the morning, and you'll see him bicycling and swimming, and you know, he's become this kind of svelte stud, if you will.
I'd like you to tell me a little bit about your experiences playing with Glenn Hughes and Chickenfoot.
Well, those are two separate ones. Glenn Hughes has been a friend of mine for wow, how long now? I've known Glenn probably 8 or 9 years, and he's the godfather to my son Cole, and he's a sweet man. And you know, growing up in Michigan in the late 60s, early 70s, I was a big fan of English hard rock blues music, and Glenn was in a band called Deep Purple, and so I've had good fortune to play with a lot of the people that I grew up listening to, and the other ones would be like Sammy Hagar from Montrose and Michael Anthony from Van Halen, and I played with those guys. And you know, these experiences, they're great. You know, I get to record with like Andy Johns, who like recorded John Bonham and Led Zeppelin and Exile on Main Street, and make great records, and I get a chance to do those things, and it's really fun. You know, it's a fun experience. It's you know, I kind of picked their brains, and it's like I said, it's a certain kind of music that I connected to when I was, you know, a younger person, and but you know, my love and my home is the Red Hot Chili Peppers. You know, they're like a nice like mistress, and then I go back to my wife, and I got some new tricks. And, you know, I try them out and see how it works.
New tricks? More like old tricks.
Okay, thank you very much, guys.
Okay, God bless. Thank you, sir.
Thanks.
Okay, thanks.
Buenos Aires.